Welcome everyone to Tier 3, Round 7 of Season 13 at Bahrain. Full grid, 20 drivers in. Got a few guys on the stream as well. Let me know if there's an issue with the game volume, if it's too low, if my mic is too low, or whatever. Don't need the weather. Assume it's not raining, as you wouldn't expect in the desert. We'll get a few things sorted here. Detail, tires. So we got everyone not on track at the moment. Currently got Hound, Rika, Chip, and Ninja on the mediums. Try and figure out who's on a lap, who went first. I believe, no, one of the marks. Who is that? I don't know. Anderson on his first run, and I believe it's the first time lap of the session as well. So we'll stick on with him and see what he can do. Obviously this is a night race as well, but as with real life, quali is kind of evening sunset time, so that's why it's not dark. If anyone is wondering, just stick with the onboard, tricky little left-hander downhill braking zone. Look to take that pretty nice, actually, if I'm honest. Worst, definitely the most difficult braking zone on track, I would say, in my own personal opinion. No, other than that, how's it going, bud? Good to have you on stream. That's Anderson heading down the back straight now. One final corner. Bit of a tricky one as well. Want to glance the curb, but not too much. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, maybe not the quickest line. We want to try and stay as wide as you can on the exit there. Well, let's see what it is. It's a 29. Dead. This is going to be rusty, lads. I've not done comms in quite a while. Max, currently with the fastest times, 28.8 from Max. Is that Chip? Where's Chip? He's on an outlap. There's a McLaren being passed by a Red Bull, I would say. That's probably full to Dave. It is not. It is not also either, so it's not a Red Bull. And it's not a Williams. I have no idea what it is. It's Northback, so it is Williams. It's not Northback. Fuck me. Right. Let's have a look around and see Hound in with the first medium lap. That's a 130 dead, which isn't a bad time, to be honest. I'd be shocked if he doesn't have to go again. Right, 30.8. He'll definitely have to go again, I would say. Ninja. And James Brown on a lap as well. Just takes the last corner. Let's see what he can do. That's a 29.2. Bit slow as far as he would be concerned. Let's see what Ninja can do. Closely followed by an Alpine, which is hindsight, I believe. It is. He just gets there before me. 29.6 from hindsight. Nice lap. I believe that is a Haas of Max on the way back in. It is. He's just passed by the other Williams. That's Rika. Let's see, is he on a lap? It's not Rika. It's Ninja on an in lap. With a Haas behind who's also on an in lap. The other mark, that's Chip. Yay, I got it right. Chip heading towards the line. Let's see what he can do. Doesn't look the quickest in the world. And it's not. He is on the medium. It's a 30.2. So, yeah, I'd be shocked if the medium runners don't go again. Gainful, next one to cross the line. Let's see what he can do. That's a 29.7, and that's on the softs. I got a couple of cars coming into the pits. That is a Ferrari. That is Hound. And he is on an in-lap. These colours are really confusing me. Right on an in-lap behind them. That is a Red Bull, surely. Also, yeah, it is. Aston Martin. Anyone else not set a lap? Everyone in the pits. Waiting for track evo. Carlos on an out-lap. So, yeah, everyone else on an in-lap at the moment. stick on with Carla and see what he can do as the other Alpine gets out of the way. Is that's hindsight on the way to the pits, surely. It is. So yeah, let's stick on board with Carla, see what he can do. A couple of cars coming out and track ahead of him. Hopefully that doesn't cause any issues, which it shouldn't. Plenty of runoff here around this track. Yeah, we'll go on board, see what it looks like. Little tricky. 1, 2, tricky, difficult braking zone. 2 just wants to snap the rear off you, but navigates that nicely. Next corner as well, tries to drag you out. Difficult traction zone. This one again, a downhill braking zone to the right. Kind of swoops in from the left. Could have taken a bit more curve, but he doesn't. Very, very straight on the exit as well. Let's see how he tackles this. I've seen there's so many lines into this on Friday night, and I think that's a good one. Just glance over it. Small little bump on the car. On the power. DRS open. Heading towards Sector 3. And the curb of death, which, to be fair, I don't think is a curb of death anymore. It's just a curb. Previous games, you touched it, you were gone. This game, you can ride a bit of it, as Carl just demonstrates perfectly for me. Another little difficult right-hander down to 4th. On the power again. Could have used more exit, but doesn't. Pouring towards the last corner. Let's see how this goes. And he deals with that nicely. Oh, bit of a rear slip there. That's going to cost him, I would say, 3 or 4 tenths as he heads towards the line. And that's a 30 dead on the softs. So yeah, that definitely cost him a bit of time, that last corner. But scruffy enough lap from Carroll. I think I'd be shocked if he doesn't improve on that drastically when he goes again. I would say he'll have to go again. The medium runners, Raikkonen, Ninja, they definitely have to go again as well. Curly, is he on a lap? He is just starting a lap, so we'll stick on with Curly, see what he can do. And is Curly getting or giving a tow is the question. He's not doing either. Hound is on no lap. The dream team. Curly and Hound. Yeah. A lot of words to describe Curly and Hound as a team. We can't say it on stream, but yeah. It goes a bit deep there. It's a bitch of a braking zone. It's one of the trickiest on the game. It's kind of hard to know. Early is no good, late is no good. You really have to be bang on with it. Cost you bags of time. A bit wide there as well. Does he use more of the exit than Carl did? He does. Doesn't use a lot though. Do find that a lot of the exits here require taking a wide line like this one. No, it's just very tight again. You're going to be losing traction, especially on full TC. Let's see what Carly can do. It's a 29.9, puts him P12 provisionally. Is Wab about to cross the line? He's not, he's just started. Let's see what Wab can do. Stick on with Wab. You missed my voice and comms. Yeah, I don't. Oh, rusty nails. So yeah, 7 minutes on the session. So anyone in the pits is probably going to stay there now until maybe 2.5 minutes. 2 minutes is a bit tight. Somewhere between 2 and 2.5 minutes left in the session. Ralphie sneaking in with a 29.2, putting him P3 provisionally. Let's see what Wab can do. Heading towards the line. And it's a 128.9, 30. Dead. Provisional P15. Teabag. Oh, okay. Is it your Marshall next? It is Teabag. We stick on with Teabag. See what he can do. Left himself a bit tight for time for a second run. Maybe, maybe not. But let's see. Take my strong hand. Oh, God. It's too early for that. I'm still sober. Take my strong hand. No, had to do it. Ah, so you're a lick ass. You don't miss Clay. You told me in DMs that you hate him. You can't stand him. All right, back to the action. Let's see what's happening. Teabag just coming out of sector 1. Awesome. Right on board for these little sequence of corners. Looks to take that nice and a bit more exit taken there. It does drag you towards the curb, and I think it's the quickest line through there. Tough little left-hander up into 7th. That's surprising. I thought it was 6th, depending on the wings, I suppose. Not bad at all. I have absolutely no idea what the sector split times are here, but we'll just wing it. Nicely done from Teabag. Straightens it out. Back onto the curb. Slight little glance at the curb with that, which is bang on. 7th again, down to 4th. Try and take the exit as left as possible, and he does that. Looks tidy from Teabag. And wide on the exit as well, which is perfect. And that's Teabag across with the fastest lap. It's a 28.6 from Teabag. Marshall's the next one. We'll stick on with him, see what he's doing. He has backed out. So, yeah, he probably either has enough fuel to go again or he'll get back into the pits, one or the other. Not ideal using a set of tyres, but yeah, is what it is. Who have I not rode on with? Rika is on a lap, and that's a purple sector 1 from Rika, and it's a genuine purple sector 1. So, let's see what he can do. We'll go back onto the broadcast view for a minute. Yeah, decent amount of battery left as well. I think DRS usage on hot lap and overtake mode is critical. Absolutely critical, especially in quali. See people deploying it in the wrong place far too often. That's purple sector 2 for Rika. Is this the new fastest lap of the session? Sector 3 isn't really that complicated. There's 2 corners and 2 straights. So, see what's this like. Nice, over to the left on the exit. Love that line. Dancing on the curb, bang on. Let's see what he can do. Powers towards the line, and it's not the fastest lap, but he does improve dramatically. He must have lost a bag ton of time in sector 3, which is surprising. That's hindsight. Has retired in the pits. Just jump back with Marshall and see has he got round again. He is, and he's on a lap, and that was a purple sector 1, I believe, from Marshall. James Brown retires, thinks he's done enough as well, staying in 3rd. For a lot of snap there, that's costing him 2, maybe 3/10 by the time he hits this little left-hander. Grip is tough. Grip here is tough. Oh, another slide. Not sure if this is setup related or tyre prep. Marshall is struggling and still setting fastest times. That's purple sector 1 and 2, unless it's a glitch. Maybe with Rika, I'm not 100% sure. Let's see what he can do. Up into 8, down to 4th. Just glances off the curb, open the wheel up to the left, try and grip them tyres on the surface as much as possible. DRS open, heading towards the line, and it is not a proper sector 3, but he improves by 12 seconds. So 29.2 from Marshall, and that will be his final run. Should be enough, but stranger things have happened. It's tier 3. Jump on with Ninja. Currently in the bottom 5. He's up 6/10. CV Gould, Curly, Carl Train, Web Stappen, and Ninja currently in the danger zone. I'd be surprised. Yeah, North staying in by the looks of it. Or is he out? No, North thinks he's done enough. I'd be worried, but I'd be worried. It's 6/7/10. You know, it's very easy to happen. Unlikely, but it's easy. Let's see what Ninja can do. Nice little line out. Just glances at the curve again. Love that line. He was up in his time, didn't catch a sector 2 split, and he does move himself to P12. That's gameful odds in the danger zone for now, at least. He's on a lap also, and a validation now, and he's a goner. So, yeah. Colin, fuck off. 15 on stream, love it. Send the stream out to everyone you know, your friends, your father, your mother, your gran, your aunt, your uncle, whoever. Let's see, Geffel. No, he does not run ABS, which I can only imagine is absolutely horrible on a track like this. Horrible. Would be surprised to see a little lock up here. There's not, because he's class and he's Gainful. On the pole again, DRS open. Let's just double check. Yep. Heading towards the left-hander, kind of a medium speed corner, taking in fourth usually. No, stays in fifth. That's alright too. Back over to the left. Not far enough for me, but still looks fine. Don't overshoot yourself here. Proper sector 2. Not sure if that's genuine or not. Oh! Stop, will ya? Cody's or EA or whoever we're talking about. How is that not an invalidation? That was quite clearly the entire car off the track. Anyways, let's see what he can do. And that's out of the danger zone. Also into it for no 29.3 from Gainful. Ralphie has been in the pits. Oh no. That's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Also is coming through sector 2. He's up a bit. CV Gould is out. Can't improve. Curly's up a smidge. Carl is up a smidge. I'm going to stick on with Osso. I think he'll be the first one. He won't be the first one. It's Carl. Stick on with Carl and I'll drop back to Osso then. And hopefully Curly. Yeah, I have no idea. There was a big brake mark just behind this car, so did he try to come into the pits late? Not entirely sure, but not ideal for Ralphie. Let's see what Carl can do. Didn't catch any of his splits. Can only assume he's up. He's still pushing hard. Is it enough to get out of the bottom three? Needs about 8/10. It is enough. It's not enough. P16 from Carl. Also, what can you do? It is enough, and that's Rika gone. Curly, watch out. Curly's 4/10 up. Heading towards the line. Can he make it through? He doesn't. That's P18 from Asso. Ralphie gets through, but his car still just sitting there having a laugh. Very, very bad marshals. This is not like Cody's marshals at all. At all, at all. But yeah, hope that doesn't glitch the session though. Anyone else on track? Gainful on an in-lap. Anyone else is AI would be after taking over by now. So, yeah, very unfortunate for Ralphie there. He might jump in and let us know what happened, but I suspect... Oh, Gainful doesn't want to get caught up in this now. Gainful's car, please, please. Oh, thank God, went through it. Wow. Yeah, just waiting for the rest of the cars to come back and do a little recap and move on to Q2, where we will only have 14 drivers due to that crash, could you call it, from Ralphie, but so yeah, confirmation there. T-Bag setting the quickest time in Q1 at 28.6. Pretty tight at the top. Less than 5/10 separating the top six. Less than a second to 15th. And really only the last two drivers. The whole grid is separated by 8/10 essentially. But yeah, losing Rika, Carl, Curly, CV Gould, and Wab Stappen, and unfortunately Ralphie did crash, so he won't be through to Q2. There's a lot of fast drivers, and there's a lot of pace in gone out in Q1, which is surprising, but there's a long race there, and I've no doubt I'll see some of them towards the top near the business end of the race as we look to go to Q2. Anybody listening, is my mic okay? Does game volume sound right? I'm on Wi-Fi because my dog ate my LAN cable, so might be a bit robo copy, but no worse than clay. So Be surprised if we see anyone on mediums, but people do tend to do it. I'm not sure why. Personally, I always do the first run in Q1 on the mediums, basically because I do. You're welcome, Claire. So yeah, basically, I don't get a whole pile of practice, so that first run on the mediums is a practice lap to me. I mean, Colin, feel free to fucking take over. I can shoot very easily. Is that Jimmy? It is Jimmy, and I have not rode on board him yet, so stick on with Jimmy for the first run in Q2 at Bahrain again, season 13, round 7. I suppose, look, end of game cycle. Um, Not blowing my own trumpet, but still have 3 tiers, full drive, full grids, um, full tiers as well, no vacant seats. More or less, I don't know, I think we had like, what, 30 odd, 36 races or something so far this season. Ran full grids bar 2 and they were with 19, so league's in a very, very strong position. Anyone that's watching, feel free to join. I can throw in the link if you need it. So yeah, let's see what Jimmy can do. Oh no, he wasn't the first out. Is that a Red Bull? Is that Full Time Dave? It is not. Is it also? It is not. It's a Williams, guaranteed. I actually give up. Is it an Alpine? RB? It's an RB. Steve Egg. Rode on with him already. I will stick with James for this one and see how he does. Meerkat 29, whoever you are, T-Bag for the win. Yeah, not impossible. Bags of pace. So, see how it goes. That's a strange line from James Brown. Unless it's not. Maybe he knows something I don't. Nicely done there. Set yourself up for the next turn. Lovely done. Toby. Okay. Makes sense. Wait. Oh, yeah. Okay. Got it. Oh, truck me times. Oh, no. Okay. Let's see. James Brown now in sector 2. Little left-hander down the hill. How does he navigate this one? Quite nicely, actually. He probably could have taken a small bit more curve, but he doesn't. Sticks to where he is. Down to 4th as well. Very squirrely on the exit. A lot of curve there. That's definitely costing him time. Everyone on the softs as well. Interesting to see race strategy, what tyres people pick. Have my own opinion on it. That's T-Bag, 29 dead, fastest lap so far. Jimmy comes across, 29.3. That's a Haas of Max, 28.9. I'll jump onto one of the marks who looks to have got a mega toe. No, they're just too close on track. Chip, what can he do? 29.3. And that's the fastest lap from Anderson, a 28.8 from Anderson. Nice lap. Aston Martin, who is that? Is that Clay? It is Clay coming towards the line. Let's see what he can do. 29.1 from Clay up to P5. Nice. North 29.9. Was on with Gafel already. Still got Asso. That is a 29.6 from Asso. P9 currently. 29.7 from Fussell Dave. Gainful, let's see what he can do. Everybody else is either on an in lap or an out lap, so we'll stick on with Gainful and see what happens. Oh, yeah, been there. Well, I wasn't, but I nearly was twice. Unfortunate for Gainful, and he needs to get out of the way because the car coming from behind us. I just got a massive headache. Brilliant. There's a Red Bull and it's Dave on an in lap, so it's all the one. unless he's on a lap. Maybe he is. He doesn't have any fuel. No, he's not. Marshall, let's see what he can do. We'll go back to the broadcast view for a while because we absolutely love these car sounds on this game. Hopefully, this is good next game. Maybe better. Engine noises, engine sounds could probably be better. They're a bit tinny to me. I don't enjoy them. The steak anyway. I don't enjoy the steak at all. Second season in a row in that. But yeah, let's see what they do for the new game, which is only a couple of weeks away now at this stage. Around 7 of 14, so yeah, about 7 odd weeks away, something like that. Doesn't appear to be struggling as much. Oh shit, what happened there? Okay, we're back. Wrong button. Oh, didn't expect that. To be honest, bud, I didn't even see you, but cracking lap. Fair play. 28.9 from home. That's a decent lap. What can Marshall post? Let's see. A 29 something, a 29.3. Possibly use soft there, I would think, but maybe not. Ninja is on an out lap, and he'll be the next to do a lap, so I'll stick on with him, see what he can do. As my vape just died. Brilliant. And my beer's empty as well. And I'm on tier 3 comms and solo. Could life get any worse? Ninja heading towards the line. What can he do? Looks okay. It's not a bad lap. It's 29.2 from Ninja. So, yeah, currently in the drop. So we got also full send Dave, North Pack. Again, for lads, again, bags of pace there. And again, for having a massive issue. At this point, he is coming straight back out. Not sure. Is he coming back out? Right on. Come on. No, he's in the pits. There is a more move. Showing him on. There we go. He's straight back out. I don't know if he has enough time to get 2 runs in, leaving the pits at this stage. I would suspect he does. Track evolution on this game is insane, especially towards the end of a session. Even 30 seconds can be 3/10, 4/10 at times. So I'm not sure if he has time to do 2 laps or what the plan is, but. Anybody else on the lap? Don't think so. James Brown is on a lap. Okay, we'll stick on with James. See what he can do. Any improvement in Sector 1. That did look better than the last time around, and it is an improvement of 3/10 and a purple Sector 1 also. Wow, that's a lot of curb. How could he? Nice bit of curb on the entrance. And exit, definitely a bit of rear snap there. That definitely cost him time. Probably a couple of tenths. If you lose a bad exit there, will cost you all the way down to the braking zone of this left-hander. I don't know the corner numbers or names, if they have them. So I'm just going to call it the corner or the turn and see how that goes. Definitely better there. Stayed off the curb on the exit, which is ideal. Not as much curb at the curb of death. Go wide. Yeah, better line. Even with that bad exit out of that downhill left-hander, I think he should be up in his time. Didn't catch the Sector 2 split. Unfortunately, that's a heck of a lot of curb. That's going to cost him. And he's not coming back into the pit, so he must be up on time. Let's see. It's the fastest lap of the race. Q2. 28.7. Nice lap. Very nice lap. Is Chip on a lap? He is, and he's next across the line, and he's a couple of tenths up. And he needs it. He's hovering around the danger zone at the moment. A lot better exit than the last time as well, so I'd expect an improvement here from Chip. And it is, and it's the second fastest, 28.4. Is that a bit of track Evo? I doubt it, 5 minutes to go, but yeah, full time Dave, haven't seen much of him. We'll stick on with Dave and see what he can do. Whoa, yeah, no, got away with it, that's fine. Clay saying his time was unused. Tyres. Yeah, look, I don't know where the pace came from, and who cares? Let's see what Dave can do with his broken back. Absolute fucking legend. Broken back and still racing. Gainful, wow, 28.8. He's hooked that up. Dave has hooked that up as well at 28.8. So how the danger zone has changed now. Mental. Everybody else is in the pits. Gainful is on an in lap. Chip on an in lap. Some cracking times there. To be fair, but it's seriously tight. Less than 3 tenths between the top 9. Wow. Couple of tenths between the top 10. And when you look down at the danger zone, second between P8 and P14. But when you go up closer, it's down as far as P12 is so tight. If I'm Anderson, I don't know what I mean. Is it 28.7 okay? I'm not sure. Probably is, but where is the cut off? That top 8 are just so tight, top 9 are so tight. It's very, very hard to predict what the cut off is. If I had to, I wouldn't give you an answer. I want to say 28.9, but I don't know. Nah, 28.9. Go with 28.9. Hope for the best. Anderson, is he on a lap? He is. And I haven't rode on with Anderson yet, so we'll stick on with Anderson, and he's up at 10th. Yeah, I'll be honest, if I was Anderson, I probably would be going for another lap. Which is insane that, the guy in 5th with 28.8 has to go again, but I wouldn't be 100% comfortable. I don't think he's done the wrong thing. No, hindsight, but not Captain Hindsight. Hindsight, figuratively speaking, is always a good thing, a great thing, but you don't have that in the moment. You make a decision, stick to it. Anderson just coming through sector 2, and he's up 2 tenths now. He can hook up sector 3. He's certainly through, and that's a purple sector 2 also. One more corner for him to navigate. What does it look like? Bit wide on the apex, missed it a small bit, but shouldn't be too much. Hurry towards the line. Can he set the fastest lap? He won't be far off it, and he does at 28.718. Teabag not rode on with him much. Let's see what he's at. North Pack, neither. Just crossing the line for his final run. Max and Hone both on laps also. Oh, it's going to be a same by the time we get to the end of this lap. I'd expect to see a fair bit of jumping Marshall on Luke lap. Yeah, it's going to be tight. Should be okay. But it's tight. He has hot lap on as well, so maybe he thinks he's in trouble. Unless that's a mistake, he would want to be turning that off towards the last few corners anyway. If he makes the line, he's going to maximise track Evo anyway, that's for sure. Ninja just starting the lap also. Who's that? I don't know. Them little blue ones are causing me fierce trouble. It's the RBs, and that's a purple sector 2 for Teabag. Didn't see how much he's up by, but he is certainly up. And he needs it. He is in danger at the moment, I would say. Don't think a 29 dead is enough, but it might be. Let's see what he can do. Heads towards the line. That's the fast lap of the session at 28.1. Ninja is up there. North Park. See what he can do. He's up 6 tenths, but he needs more than that. He needs to get into the 28s, I would say. 29.1 from North. That's not enough, so we will lose North Pack. Unfortunately. Clay is on a lap now as well. That is a ton of battery to have used by turn 4, but who am I to judge? Let's see what he can do. in the drop zone as well at the moment, so he definitely needs a bit of improvement. It's a purple sector 2, 5 tenths up, and that would do nicely, yeah, definitely. Just navigate the last corner now, which he takes perfectly, stay wide in the exit. Lovely jubbly. Just glancing off the white line, that's a nice lap. Is it the fastest lap? No, but it's not far off it. 28.5 from Clay. Mega lap from Clay. Let's jump down. Who's on? Captain Ironside is out. He's invalidated. North is gone again. He's 3 tenths over. He's going to be out. Marshall heading towards the line. He should be through. And he is. That drops Ninja out of Q2. Let's see what Hindsight, Hindsight is out as well. So that is it for Q2. That's mega close again. Barring T-Bag, who looks to be in a league of his own at the moment, but P2 to P10, 2 tenths, 2.5 tenths. Yeah, crazy. Only a couple of thousands from P10 to P11 and to P12, and only a tenth back again to P13. Yeah, very, very tight session. Very, very tight. As I'm going to go and get my charged vape, and I'm going to replenish my alcoholic beverage. Oh, my back. Okay, okay. Right, back for the shootout for pole. I might shoot myself in the foot, but I don't think this is a challenge. I think T-Bag has pole, assuming he can hook a lap up. For me, it's battle to see who can finish on the front row next to him, but I might be wrong. Have been wrong before. The odd time. Poll predictions. Anybody? How many do we have on stream? 12. That is absolutely diabolical for tier 3. We should have 20 plus, but we don't. Anyways, Max Mario is not the first though, but we'll stick on with him. Try and get Max and Hound a lap from them, not roll on with them for quality too much. We'll jump on and see Corbett Debt, nicely done. A lot of these guys in 7, which is strange to me, takes an enormous amount of curb there, probably costing him time, but yeah, let's see what he can do anyways. D-bag 28.4, that's on used tyres, people are in big trouble. I'd imagine it's a fresh set, but who knows. 29 dead from Hound. See what Max can do with 29 dead also, just a small bit faster dead. Then Hound by 3,000s. Anderson is coming around the line as well. Someone's going into the pits. Must have had a mistake. What can Anderson do? That's 28.5 from Anderson. Whoa, what's this, yo? I have no idea. Red Bull of Asso, let's see what he can do. Closely followed by his teammate, Full Send Dave. It's a 29.7 from Asso. And from Dave, it's a cracking laps, 28.5. And that's James Brown as well, who's back into the pit after validating. So the championship leader now in trouble. He only has one run left. He won't have enough time to get around twice. So, yeah. Teabag for Paul, Clay and Max. P2 and P3. That's a wild claim. It's not. I actually didn't see if Clay went out or not. I would think he's too late now for 2 runs. I think around 9 minutes is the time to be leaving to get 2 runs in. Again, I'm open to correction on that, but yeah, I agree. Colin Clay's definitely looking quick. Is game for on lap. He is. We'll stick on and see what he can do. Bit of traffic ahead, but it's getting out of the way. That Red Bull is not getting out of the way. Fucking hell. That is shocking. And it's also, yeah. That is. It's not also, it's Dave. That's poor. Is it Dave? I don't know. Yeah, it is Dave. That was not good at all. At all. Anyways, who's on an outlap? Clay James Brown. Stick on with Clay, see what he can do. Try and get a rub at Hound as well when he's out. Yeah, so what, 5.5, so just say 4 minutes in lap, out lap. Yeah, I think this is Clay's only run, if I'm honest, which is a mistake. I didn't see if he left the pits, to be honest. If he did, fair enough. If he didn't, he's just got his timing wrong, I think. So potentially an all or nothing lap from Clay, unless he does have enough time, but as I said, I think around 9 minutes is the number for 2 runs. Doing nicely though, looks pretty quick in sector 1. That's not a genuine proper sector 1. He's not to the time yet, so Yeah, definitely only one run from James Brown as well. He certainly doesn't have enough time. Whatever chance Clay has, he definitely doesn't have any time. Nicely done. Stay left on the exit, just on the curb. Perfecto. One corner left for Clay. Predicted P2 from Colin. Hope he's P1 or P3. But I don't know. We'll have to see. He's not far away now. Only a couple of seconds. It's a 28.7 from Clay. And I could say he's done, but stick back with James. The next driver on track. Gainful is on an outlap. Jimmy obviously doesn't have a time set. Bit wide there. Missed the apex a small little bit. But yeah, one shot for James. Let's see what he can do with your championship leader. Can he challenge T-Bag? Can he get on the front row? Can he get on the second row? A bit difficult because you've only got one run. You don't want to invalidate. Let's see what he can do. Heading towards the line. It's 28 something. It's not. It is. It's 28.7. P4 provisionally for James Brown. He's going to push it hard, but I don't think there's enough time. Maybe I'm wrong. Gainful is on an outlap. He's just starting his flyer. Let's see. He's not. He's back in. Why? He's enough time to get back out, but why? Wrong tyres, potentially. Hound. I will run on with Hound at some point during this lap. I think he's one of the only ones I haven't run on with yet. Aston Martin of Clay is on an in-lap. Marshall is still in the pits. I would say around 2 minutes to 2 minutes 30 is optimal. Probably closer to 2 minutes 30 unless you're brave. So yeah, I think I'll just stay with Hound at the moment. Nobody else is on a lap. Everyone else is on O-laps. Max is ahead, to be fair, but I think I'm a Max for sector 1 and drop back to Hound then. Yeah, Max upshifts incredibly early. That's definitely costing him time. I'll drop back with Hound, see how he does. Clay getting held from Marshall. Yeah, unfortunate. Let's see what Hound could do. Missed his sector 1 time. No, he didn't. He's up 10th. Could do a little bit more than that, but still 2 sectors of the lap to go. Tricky downhill left-hander. How does he approach this? Looks late on the brakes. He misses the apex slightly, but not the worst in the world. Still a decent exit. To be fair, is this DRS open? It is certainly open. Interesting to see. It looks pretty quick. A lot of curve there, but again, not too bad. Interesting to see a sector 2 split time. I'd say he's up, but not sure. He is up 4/10. Cracking lap, and that's purple sector 2 as well from Steve. If you're listening, you've only one corner left. Don't panic. Brake late as you can, and try and invalidate on the exit. He brakes on time. Nicely done. Bit of curb on the exit. Heading towards the line. Let's see what he can do. It looks quick. And it's quick. It's 28.5 from Steve. Decent lap. Very decent lap. I didn't see Max creeping in there with a 28.3. Provisional P1 for Max at the moment. Also on a lap. Let's stick on with also briefly. Unless there's somebody else going across the line. That is Full Send Dave, who hasn't validated, so he's back into the pits. That is a mark. Wait, whoa, he's not back into the pits. What in the name of fuck was that? I know the AI is taking over, which is going to affect Anderson. It's not, because he's also an AI. T-Bag with a 27.8. Yeah, I was thinking that, alright. Good lad. Gayful and Marshall, the only two left. Also on a lap also. Let's see who's where. Right, also is ahead of Gainful. Marshall next across the line. Let's see what he can do. 14 on stream. Unbelievable. Marshall not with a time yet, so I know he doesn't like this track, but tough shit, it's on the calendar. Let's see what he can do. Decent enough exit to be fair. Plenty of battery left. Don't go under 20. He does, and he's used his deployment, but that is a lap and a half from Marshall. Struggling in this session to front row provisionally. That is a cracking lap from Marshall. 28-2, as I predicted, Teabag in a world of his own or a league of his own. Probably more of a world of his own, to be fair. Let's see what Asso can do. Can he jump it up? He can. At P7. Back again, fellas. See what he can do. He can't improve. That is the end of that. So that is the end of the shootout. As predicted, Teabag with the pole. Colin, you were right with Max Mario P3. I'm going to be really honest, and it's not disrespectful to Marshall because he is a quick driver, but I didn't see him in P2. Did not see that at all, based off of the rest of quali. But I will be back in a second for the race start once I go through it. So yeah, that's your front row. I'll be Teabag and Marshall. Second row, Max, Mario, and Hound. Fifth one, third row, yeah, is Fullside Dave and Anderson. Fourth row, we've got Asso and James Brown. And on the fifth row, we've got Clay and Gainful. Yeah. Yeah, Hound, just try not to get reported or report someone. Just stay out of the incidents page. You'll be fine. You'll do well. Back in a jiffy. Someone press the X. Jesus Christ. How long do you need? Anyone? There'll be no penalty at all. Just hit the X. Oh, there we go. Oh, tires. Let's see. Softs. Oh, yeah. Anyway, mixture of tires here. Teabag and Marshall, full send Dave, Clay, Hindsight, Curly, and Wabstappen on the softs. You'll be fine for 3 to 4 laps, and then you'll be in major trouble till you pit, in my humble opinion. Only got 4 drivers on the hards. James Brown, Chip, Northpack, and Rika. Not a track known for safety cars, but safety car, you're in massive trouble. It'll take, it depends when it comes. It really depends when it comes. If it comes wrong time, you're out of the race. Mediums, for me, it's a medium hard, maybe a hard medium, but medium hard is my opinion. At least to have things in your own control. Anyway, 17 on stream. No, love it. Yeah, the tyre wear here is insane. So the softs will be rapid for 3 laps, and then they'll start to struggle by lap 6, 7. The mediums will be far quicker, even though they do wear quite a bit as well. That's just my personal opinion, but the hard runners are probably looking at a hard soft. Again, if you get that safety car the wrong time, lap 10, 11, 12, you're going to find yourself at the back because you're going to have to box and double stop from there, or stay out and lose a full pit stop to the car ahead. The cars ahead, so Toby softs are good. Yeah, I don't think so. And you in particular, you absolutely nailed me the first couple of laps. Couldn't keep near you, and I found on the mediums around lap 7, I started to close you back up, and I think I passed you or whatever. But yeah, mediums at off lap 8. I didn't find that myself, but yeah. Anyway, here we go. Tier 3, round 7, season 13, Bahrain. Let's go. And we are away. Nobody has jumped the start, which is good. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. What happened there? I have no idea. That's a VSC, and there's going to be a heap of illegal overtakes here, I would imagine. I have absolutely no idea what just happened, Captain Hindsight there. Curly, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. No, everyone's trying to sort it out. That was just a mess. Rika ignoring yellow flag as well. Yeah, people trying full send Dave. People trying to hand positions back now as well. James Brown and Clay. What can I say about that? I don't know. It's a VSC. You shouldn't have overtaken firstly, and obviously it's. Oh no! Wow! So that's. Oh wow! Oh man! Disaster from Teabag. Disaster for Teabag. Sorry. A drive through. I would love to know what happened hindsight. Did he have a snap, or was he shunted? Not 100% sure. But absolute disaster for Teabag after that quali session. Yeah, very, very, very hard to take, and he's going to come in and service straight away. So Marshall is your new race leader. Don't get a penalty going into the pits. He doesn't. Nightmare for Teabag. Absolute nightmare. The 10 seconds. Yeah, we'll have to look at that on a case by case basis. You are supposed to hand the position back at the most reasonable time. Let's see. We'll forget about that for now, but it's going to affect towards the end of the race. big DRS train from the top six at the moment. Clay having a look, but thinking better of it. Also does have a look on James Brown, and he does get it done. James on the hards. Yeah, it does take 3 or 4 laps to get them hards fired up. Definitely. Yeah, it is, Colin, but the deltas on this game are so stupid, it's not even funny. Surprised he went on softs, if I'm honest. Probably should have went on the hards, but he didn't. Let's have a look and see what's happening at the front. Marshall has broken DRS now to Hound, who's up to P2. I think he just needs to relax. The mediums will come to you. That the softs will go off. Absolute fact. Give another 2 laps, they'll be gone. Let's head towards the back. CV Gould. What's he at? He's out of DRS as well. Let's have a look and see. Penalties, yeah, five penalties for overtaking on the yellows. We will have to figure that out after. Until then, who knows? Stops. Teabag with none. What am I looking for? Positions. Where's that? Position change. So yeah, Teabag, biggest loser. Down 18 positions with that. Very, very unfortunate. James Brown is around. Unfortunate for him. So yeah, Teabag down 18. Very unfortunate. Drive through under the safety car. We got James Brown down a couple of positions. Everyone is kind of either way they were, up and down, up or down 2 or 3 positions. So kind of as you work. 21 on stream now. That's more like it. Appreciate it. Back to the tyres and get rid of that. Yeah, I'm just going to run with the front for a small, but we do have a big DRS train down to P6. Marshall has just broken that now. If I'm home, I'm deploying like a mother to stay there. It does look to have the wings on Marshall. Does he have the pace? Softs will still be okay. You'll be starting to feel them, but they should be okay for another lap. Then you'll start to see it. Yeah, Hound not deploying, and Marshall breaks it. That's a mistake from Hound, who's going to get absolutely eaten alive down the pit straight, depending on his wings. Let's see, Max. Right on board with Max, and see, can he get close enough? He doesn't. And he decides not to go for the move. Potentially maybe a recharge, but Hound will be under pressure now into turn 4. Teabag with the fastest lap of the race so far. Nice little shot there. All the cars head towards turn 4. Couple of guys on the... Yeah, wow. Move from Ralphie on the inside of James Brown. Or was that Ninja? That was Ninja, in fact. So yeah, these 10 seconds could really impact the final classification. They will be served in the first 75% of the race, even with James Brown. I would expect. Let me do a quick calculation. Yeah, lap 21. So I'd be surprised if anyone still hasn't pitted by lap 21, but who knows? Marshall just further extending that lead out the front now, making use of them softs. Max has got Hound, and so has Dave. That was kind of always going to happen. I think Hound made a mistake. Oh, gets a bit squirrely between Dave and Max, and Hound looking to capitalise on this. And does he have enough to make it stick? Dave tries hanging around the outside. Oh, Hound. Oh. Don't stay there, Steve. Yeah, that was always going to happen. Oh, wow. Fuck's sake. Yeah, that was always going to happen. Yeah. And we've lost Anderson as well. How did that happen? I have no idea how that happened. Yeah. I don't know exactly what happened there with Anderson. Hone should have backed off for that one, put himself into trouble. He got caught on the curb, got collected by the car behind. Who I, yeah, stewards will have to deal with that after. But it is a full safety car, lap five, and that's the wrong time for the guys on the hards. But if you want to get rid of that penalty, you're going to have to do it. If you serve in the last 25% of the race, and it's unfair, it will not be removed. Oh, chip disaster for Mercedes. How do you drive through? Ah, disaster for Mercedes. Secretly, I'm laughing, but okay, yeah, okay, Toby, he hit home. Yeah, fair enough. So yeah, surprise Max is going for the hards, but it's very doable. Also stays out. The hard runners are definitely going to stay out, and the soft runners are going to have to bend them softs off. So yeah, it definitely has suited the soft runners. They've made the best out of the softs onto the hards. Why is Clay being held here? Oh, because he has 10 seconds. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, I think Jimmy could find himself at a big disadvantage now with that 10-second serving the pits. So yeah, a fairly lively 6 laps here at Bahrain. Had a VSC at the start from hindsight DNFing off the line. Not sure if he lost traction or he got spun, but 5 10-second time penalties then because of that. We've had a drive through from Teabag, who looked to be in a world of his own, a league of his own. Why do I keep saying a world of his own? Then we have Hound out of the session, which took Anderson as collateral as of now, anyway, at least. And then we got Chip picking up a drive through under the safety car on the fresh medium. So, yeah, a lot of action in 6 laps, to be fair. So, what does this mean in terms of strategy? Also, Gainful and Gould have to pit again. Chip, there is no way you're taking them to the end with any relevant pace anyway. Rika, the same. I think everybody on the hards can go to the end. It'd be tough enough last 3 or 4 laps, but they can do it. Barring, obviously, James Rowan and Northpack, who both need to pit again. Well, not again, because they haven't pitted. I'm going to take this opportunity actually to nip to the toilet. Let me take. Oh, as we are back. Should have safety car in this lap. I'm not sure why the track just went green. Is that an indication that the safety car is coming in? Also, you need to squeeze up to the back of that safety car, lad. Unless we got the safety car in message, which I didn't see, which could be possible also. Yeah, kind of looks like he did. And please don't take it to the line. Please don't take it to the line. And he's taking it to the line. He's not, he's gone. And he's not caught gainful sleeping either, who's stuck pretty close to the back from, to be fair. Any action happening behind, a couple of cars making moves, a lot of lockups. Teabag. Oh. Lovely shot there, all the cars heading towards. Oh, wow! Oh, man. Ninja, and that's Clay up. Oh, God, Rika got tagged there. And Wab, I think that was a mistake from Ninja. And he has no end plate and no guys behind. He to just relax a small bit, or that will cause major issues. Ninja, don't fight it. Disaster there for Rika and Wab Stappen, who got caught up in that. Yeah, unfortunate, very unfortunate. A lot of unfortunate incidents happen in this race. Very, very unfortunate. Oh, wow, Clay, you're brave. Oh, a bit late on the race, and I know if he doesn't get rammed. Ninja, are you going to come in? Are you going to stay out? You're going to have to stay out, really, but bit of a disaster. He'll just end up going one direction. He probably needs another safety car. But yeah, he stays out. Massive DRS train. Ralphie and T-Bag going at it, and that's a bit of a wheel bang. And Clay having a look here again. Let's see what happens here. Why is Ralphie going slow? I don't know why. Or no, he's not. He's okay. He's fine. Let's have a look around. Rika and Curly. Rika with a move up the inside. Oh, God, that looked close. Side by side there is difficult at best. But they got it done. Ralphie going very wide. I'm not sure what Ralphie is doing. Why? Yeah, straight from Ralphie. Let's run out at the front to see what's happening up there. Front 5 in DRS. Chip is going to have to serve this as well soon. Max Mario goes up the inside into the last corner. I don't really like overtaking there. I think it's pointless. But he goes for it anyway, and he's got a Red Bull on the inside. Chip now serving that. And that is the Red Bull of Full Send Dave, who should get the move done. He's definitely alongside, and he's definitely ahead. Will Carroll have a look as well? He doesn't, which is probably a good idea. Oh, wow. That is an end plate from Full Send Dave. Gone with the wind. Not exactly sure what happened. Did Max turn in a bit early? I don't know. Carl having a look at Dave now. He thinks better of it, stays behind. But that's going to be torture. These couple of next sequence corners are going to be absolute torture for Full Send Dave. With no end plate. And it looks like it's more than end plate, if I'm honest. There's fair chunk of damage there. Hey, Popeye. Ozone, or at least somebody ozone in. Let's have a look and see what we can look at. Roika and CV Gould. Roika going up the inside, and he gets that move done. Nicely done from Roika. Up into P11. As Wab has pitted, I believe. Has he? Ninja with 3 seconds for track limits. What's happening at the front? We'll stick on with this and see. Gateful surely going to. The DRS is overpowered, but careful, you can't be using that much, kid. You're out now, and you're going to be a sucker to the car behind. He hangs on a bit anyway. And he's got no end plate either. Jimmy around the outside and then into the inside. Cracking move from Jimmy. But again, he has to pit. Same as Gainful, same as Asso, same as Northpack. Yeah, so you got Marshall just sitting at the back of this, who's going to be quite happy just to chill on a full battery with Max not in DRS behind and front four having to pit. Yeah, he just doesn't want to get too confident, because if Max sneaks into DRS, there could be trouble. Dave's going to be struggling big time with that wing damage. Just about holding on to DRS. He's done alright there, I'll tell you. Harold behind that teabag is going for a move into the last turn. Difficult place to do it, but he does it and he gets it done. Will Carroll come back at him? And Clay is involved in this now also, as is Rika. Careful into the pits, also into the pits. Around that lap would be accurate. They're going to lose a bag load of positions though because of that safety car. I think if you're James Brown, what do? Do you try and hang this out and hope for another one? Or do you box? You got 10 seconds as well on top of it. Bit of a double whammy for James Brown at the moment, leading the race, leading the championship. Has to box, has a 10-second penalty. If he takes a past lap 21 and it was unfair, it will not be removed. So definitely interesting. As I said, Marshall quite happy to just chill. I'm going to go back to this little battle between Teabag, Carl, Clay and Rika, because they're going to be on the back of Dave now, fairly lively with his wing damage. In fact, they are. So things could heat up here a smidge. Dave doing incredibly well to still have DRS, to be fair to him. Let's see where we are. Who's that into the pits? That is also into the pits. Apologies, I thought he went last lap, but he didn't, obviously. Will Teabag get close enough to Dave? He will have a look at the inside. Does he have enough to keep it and stick it? He does. Dave backs out and tucks in, and you know what? Intelligent driving from Dave, to be fair to him. Might have a look back at Teabag into 4. Let's see. Carl and Clay very close together as well, and it's brought Rika right back into it. Chip back to, has recovered to P13 after that drive through, so he's not in the worst position in the world. Marshall is quite happy here, still 1.4 ahead of Max on a full battery, with the guys ahead to pit, so he's happy enough just sticking it out here for now. But Max is closing, so he might want to think about deploying a bit to try and get ahead. As North is braking. James Brown with full battery also. think he has the wings on North. I think that could be why he's not deploying. North is deploying now. Let's ride on board and see how this looks. Don't go 3 wide. Marshall 6 back. North into the lead of the race. As Marshall makes a late move up to outside of Jimmy. I would think that was a late move, but maybe it's not. Yeah, Marshall deployed everything to try and get past there, and he didn't. As I said, it didn't look alongside, but maybe it was. It's hard always to tell from a commentator's point of view, but kind of hard to run away to jump on any teabag with a heroic drive back to P5. In fairness, now the battling ahead definitely suits him. As Marshall gets ahead 2 wide here, don't do it. They do it. Do. Oh God, fucking hell. I think James just kind of concedes that position. If I'm honest, he didn't look to fight it too hard. He has a full battery and he needs it. Are we going too wide here? And that's a yellow flag in sector 2. It's gone now, thank God. Yeah, bad Colin, I agree. Fully agree, lad. Marshall playing heavily now to stay ahead. Chip just hanging around. Is that Teabag having a look? It is Teabag having a look. Oh, and he has a look at Marshall. And that wasn't alongside Teabag. You rose your luck there, lad. Unfortunate, don't P6 for Teabag. I think that was a bit optimistic. Very optimistic. Anyone else I can ride on with? Let's see. Ralphie on the back of Curly. Gail Flanasso having a little old duel on track. Ugh. Wab Staffman having and he picks up a penalty as well. Disaster race from Webb. To be fair, he's not give up. So fair play for that. It's just incredibly hard not to run on with the front. Let's have a look and see what's happening with this battle. With okay, so we got DRS though from the top 8, so that's mad. And Clay isn't a million miles away from it. If I'm him, I'm deploying like mad, trying to get back into this, because if you're out, you're out, and there will be no coming back from it. And he's just in now, and he needs to deploy today. He doesn't. He's in. He's okay. So yeah, we got fun ride at the top, more or less the entire first half of the grid within DRS of each other. Yeah, I'm going to be honest, if I'm Marshall, I'm looking to get past now as well. He needs to try and do it, because the longer he stays like this, the worse it's going to get. The cars behind won't be too far off either. Max making a move on Teabag, and that's Max, 3-6. Bulls and Dave with a 3-second time penalty for track limits. Unlucky for him. Yeah, Chip kind of in no man's land. 7 seconds off the car ahead. 1.7 ahead of Gain from them mediums. They'll start to feel now he's definitely going to have to fit again. And he started. Does he have a set of hards? I think he does. You want to get another 3, 4, 5 laps before you go on the softs. If that's the call, he probably needs a safety car to do anything. Let's run out with the front again. It's just really hard not to. Yeah, James Brown having the pit here is going to be insanely harsh to him as well. Let's see. Stops. So yeah, James Brown and North Pack need to pit, and that's going to cost him massively. Marshall is now ahead, and that should suit him down to the ground. He has far better tyres. needs to just use all the grip he has now to try and break that DRS, but North isn't giving it up, to be fair to him. And that is full send Dave with a move on James Brown. Doesn't make it stick though. James Brown just about clinging on. Dave at no wing is doing an awesome job in that Red Bull, and he gets him back and he makes it stick this time. As Max has a look down the inside of James Brown. Again, optimistic. Oh, God. Yeah, no space at the exit. That's just not a place you want to do that. Teabag gets through now as well, and that's Teabag up to P5. Oh, and he's going to get done by Carl as well. So, yeah, silly from James. Very, very silly. Down to P7 now, and he has to stop again. Going back at Carl, and he does get it back, but does cost himself a lot there, in my opinion. Can Northpack break the DRS now to full send Dave? That is the question. And he has. And he's staying out, and so is James Brown. Lads, you're getting close now to that penalty not being removed. If it was unfair or, deemed to be unfair, everybody should know the rule book at this point. Wow. Yeah, that was all was going to happen. Crazy. Oh, Jesus. Max's car still ghosted. I don't know why, but is Carl having a look at this now as well? And there's more contact with Max. Max just needs to chill out a small bit because he's getting caught up in a lot of this stuff. And it's only going to end one way, I'm telling you right now. James Brown back to P4, but all the battling behind now has Northpack 7/10 behind Marshall. He does need to pit again, but Marshall is in a good position now. If I was him, I'd leave North pass and try and slingshot myself along as much as possible. Yeah, Clay having enough of that. Oh, why? DRS chicken? Don't like that. And that's killing Clay, that is. Dave pits for a new wing and he's followed in by Rika and he doesn't get the DRS anyway. I don't like DRS chicken, I really don't. But anyway, that is Dave in for probably a set of softs at this point. Medium makes more sense. Rika, soft. Ooh, a long way to string it out, but should be okay. James Brown, you're in no man's land, as is North. So we got Teabag provisionally P2 at the minute. Max provisionally P3. Subject to penalties or stewarding or whatever you'd like to call it. But yeah, the longer this goes on, the worse it's going to get for James and North. They're going to drop so far back. It's an incredibly tight grid, tight field. To be fair, I don't know where they come out, but then, yeah, let's have a look. So yeah, if North pits now, we'd probably come out around P12, maybe between Osso and Gainful, or between Gainful and Gould. James Brown, a bit worse off, but they're going to have to pit. End the story. James needs to come in. Is he waiting on a safety car? Is North waiting on a safety car? It's understandable, to be fair. Yeah, North's trying to know. It's kind of all or nothing at this point. Do you drop down to P10, take 3 or 4, 5, 6 points for yourself in the team, or do you go for a safety car and see what happens? And I think that's where they're at right now. But this will be Jimmy's last. Oh wow. This will be James Brown's last attempt to pit if that penalty is deemed to be unfair. Right, let's have a look. Bit of a spread though, to be honest, but I just want to stick with James and see does he pit, and I will move then after that. He doesn't, he stays out, so yeah, North is in. Let's see where he comes out. I predicted between Gainful and Gould, but I potentially might be wrong on that. Oh, that might be right. Depends how quick he gets out. Oh, am I right? Am I right? Am I right? I'm not right. I am. Ooh, Gainful has to take avoiding action there from North coming out of the pits. I would have been right, but I'm not. Chip with the fastest lap now on them softs as well, down in P16. Long ways to go for him with them laps remaining. And Dave on fresh tyres ahead. And did it fix his wing? I don't know. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, it definitely did. So it's between Teabag and Marshall. How is Teabag back up here? It's mental. Got a drive through and got back this far. That's a yellow flag in sector 2 and it's gone. Thank God. But yeah, Marshall is in a good place with his battery, but Teabag is no slouch. We saw that in quali. James Brown pulls the trigger. Too late. Unfortunately, he's going to get 10 seconds in the pits. And that will not be taken off after, regardless of whether it was fair or unfair, as it was served in the last 25% of the race, and he's in for mediums. That's probably wrong as well. Maybe, maybe not. But yeah, rake up the fast lap now on the softs at 30.5. Fuck off, Harvey. Douchebag. Yeah, feel free to take it next week if you want, kid. No problem. I'm not here by choice. Doing the best I can. Winging it. So yeah, Clay P5 now. Bit of hassle early in the race for Clay, but he's managed to claw himself back up. I think P1 and P2 is fairly nailed on here unless we have a late safety car, which, touch wood, at this point we don't. Ninja up to P8 as well. Right, can now make a good use of them softs. They'll be quick, but there's 3 laps on them as well, so... Oh, Ninja, you plug. Yeah, too often. It's not too often that I agree with Colin, but yeah, fully agree there. Ninja was 6 seconds old, currently dropping him down a couple of positions as well. Carl. Oh no! Clay hits the arse of Carl, and that's wing damage for Clay. Disastrous. Disaster. But we saw Fulton Dave make a good job of it. There's no point pitting at this stage. As long as the car remains drivable. It looks to be just end plate only. The rest of the wing looks intact, so it shouldn't be too bad. Won't be ideal, but shouldn't be too bad. North past Ninja now as well. The fresh softs definitely playing into his hands. It's just a case of how far can he recover. That's what I said about starting on the hards. It's the safety car is always there to root if you, and that is factually proven by where North is. James Brown, to be fair, had a 10-second penalty, but who else started on the hards? Oh, I can't remember. I think it was Fulton Dave. He's down P14, so yeah, always a risk. Yeah, plug. Yeah, the nice version of calling someone a prick. Where am I? Okay. Oh, wow. How did I miss that? Oh, God, I got to sneeze. Back in a second. Sorted. Yeah, teabag. Getting back in there. Ralphie and Clay now going at it as well. Going to see how this one plays out, and I'll jump back at the front again. Yeah, it's just an awesome job from Teabag to have that drive through. I think he was pretty much back in the grid, definitely close to it, to recover this much, to be in contention for a win with 4 or 5 laps to go is mad. Yeah, I've called Ninja a lot of things as well. Glug, I don't know, it's kind of an Irish thing, but Max going to be under pressure now as well soon. Definitely, them Harris mustn't feel the best in the world, but he is in P3 at the minute with Carl, Clay, and Ralphie sniffing about. I believe Ralphie has that's a track limits. I believe it is. So podium from here will be hard, but definitely there between Max, Carl, and Clay to take the last spot on that podium. Will Teabag make a move here? That's the question. He's pushing and he's going for it and he's got it. Can he make it stick? He does just about. Marshall going a bit wide. Not giving it up, but tucks back in behind. Good call. Question is now, can Marshall keep it there? DRS for Marshall here, but I'd be surprised if he goes for a move. Very surprised. He'll use the pit straight, as he should. It makes more sense. Yeah, I would too, if I'm honest. That's what I thought Teabag would do, Harvey, but he didn't. He went for it, and he's not pulled enough of a gap. And if I'm Teabag, I'm going to want him to overtake me. Will Marshall go for it is the question. He looks like he is going to go for it. Is he deploying? He's not. He reckons DRS alone might do it. Let's see what it looks like on board. He deployed a small bit. I wouldn't do it, but he does it. Yeah, I wouldn't have done it. And if I'm Teabag now, I'd just be sitting where I am. Oh, a bit of a twiggle there from Marshall. Will Teabag go for it again? No, he's not. His DRS is open. It's kind of hard to go anywhere but the front at the moment, but I will drop down, and I'll probably do it now, if I'm honest. Clay has himself up to P4 with that wing damage. Yeah, mental. Good going from Clay. Yeah, but the thing is, if the car in second, or it can be any car really, it doesn't matter where you are, but if you're playing that game, you tend to not deploy. The car head tends to not deploy, so you'll have full battery down that straight. It just comes down to setup and wings then at that point. Tire wear, condition, how you're feeling, it's... Yeah, but I agree, it's just DRS is overpowered on this game massively, and I'd be shocked if Clay doesn't have a look here and throw one when we get there. He's going to have to, because Max is going to be swamped. Ralphie's dropped off the back of this a small bit. Max could lose 2 positions here in a shot. Bad exit from Carl, to be fair, but as Teabag goes past Marshall, wow. Expecting Clay to move here. He's not going to. He's going to hang off. Yeah, I suppose with that wing damage, is he kind of thinking what we're talking about? Should he eventually just try and hang it out to the last lap, which is fine if it's just two cars. But that third car being involved is different. Let's go back to the front. Apologies to everyone else, guys, but there's the battle for the win. There's the battle for that final podium position between Clay and Carroll. It's very difficult to run out with anything else. Will it be a last lap? Bonanza is the question. If I'm Marshall, I'm absolutely 100% staying behind T-Bag here. It would be insanity to go past them. But you are all leaving it down to that final exit on the final lap to try and get past. Yeah, Marshall doing the proper thing there. Is Clay, he's not close enough anyway, to be honest. And Max is deploying heavily, so I think Clay, by the time we come around, we'll have another chance. North Pack back to P7. I tell you what, that's a cracking recovery from North Pack to get all the way back to P7. And he's probably going to get Ralphie as well, even though he has that fine penalty. He should get past him. His battery is gone. He needs to just chill out with that. Doesn't Ralphie have damage? He does. That explains why Ralphie dropped off the back of that. North, can he get close enough to Carl and Clay with the amount of time left? Not impossible, but I don't think so. I think he's just too far back, but he's really closing on the back of this. Still think he's just too far away. He'd be close to the RS by the end, but can he pick up any positions? I don't know. Down to 1.8 now, and he just needs to stop spamming his ERS. Yeah, difficult from North from there, I think, but great drive to get back to there. Far better than James Brown, who's still stuck down in P15. That's Chip with another warning. Softs are gone now as well. Let's see. Marshall on T-Bag. This is it, all or nothing. And he's not deploying yet, which is very surprising. I'd be absolutely rinsing right now. That's surprising. Clay, will he go for it? Yeah, this is the place to do it if they're going to do it. Will Carl follow through is the question. He doesn't. Max sticks it around the outside. Clay gets caught in the curb. Bit of a wheel bang. Does Clay have enough now to go? Does he have enough? This is it. He's going to go for it. He's used all his battery. Max deploying. He just hangs it out. Wow. Get back up here and see what happens. Is Marshall going to go for it in this DRS zone? For me, it's here or nowhere. T-Bag just holding him off slightly. Scintillating finish in this race. Very, very exciting finish in this race. Oh, James Brown with a 3-second time penalty. Is Marshall going to go for it here? He is. This is where he's going for it. T-Bag deploying also. I think Marshall, he's going to go for it. I think Marshall just picked the wrong place. It was the first one that he should have went for. T-Bag will recover a bit of DRS now, or a bit of ERS with that braking zone, and you're going to have to just deploy now. Marshall giving it everything to the line. Will he have enough? I'd be surprised if he takes a dive down the inside. T-Bag covers both the outside and the inside. Marshall nearly catches him. Oh no! Wow! No! Will he get caught by Max? I don't think so. Oh, wowza! Oh, lad. Yeah. Jesus Christ. That was insane there at the end. Mad stuff, but yeah. What a race, Jesus. as Full Send Dave just hands a free point to Chip Hazard by exiting the session too early. Good man, Dave. Yeah, cracking race here. Good show put on from the Tier 3 drivers, to be fair to them. Driver of the day goes to Carl. Not so sure about that. Good drive from Carl, but what a recovery from T-Bag. As T-Bag has thrown away his F1 edition, or his F124 edition for his BS. Fair play. Oh, come on. So, confirmation there. T-Bag with the win. Marshall and Max Mario making up the last of the podium positions. A couple of penalties below as well, so I'm just going to scroll down and make sure that I get all of that. Great battle there for the podium as well. Max and Clay and Carl North, good recovery back to there, taking the fastest lap also. So yeah, that is it. And we go again Tuesday night, 8:30 for the F2 division. Tune in if you're not driving. If anybody else is interested in driving in the F2, drop me a DM. And let's go from there. Good race in Tier 3. Thanks everyone for tuning in. And we'll talk to you Tuesday.